Mr. Speaker, my question is to the Premier. For the last year, the government has been suggesting that a deal with Cliffs was a done deal. But a year ago, a VP at Cliffs, Bill Bohr, told the Sudbury Chamber of Commerce that they were concerned about progress the Liberal government was making on the Ring of Fire. In March of 2012, Bloor said Cliffs needed to sign a definitive document before it could develop the Black Thor in the Ring of Fire. Did the government sign a definitive document with Cliffs, and what commitments were in that definitive document?
Premier.
Minister of Northern Development and Mines.
Minister of Northern Development and Mines.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I appreciate the question. Certainly, as the member knows, and people members know, the Ring of Fire continues to be a project that we're working very, very diligently on. And in fact, of course, have set up a development corporation in which we're trying to engage both industry, particularly First Nations, and the federal government. In terms of your specific question, though, I mean, let's be clear. I mean, indeed, we have had very significant conversations with a number of companies, and that does include Cliffs. In terms of the details of those discussions, they are, for commercial reasons, very confidential, and I think that is important. It remains the case, particularly as indeed the company itself has announced a suspension, a delay, rather than ceasing their interest in the project. So, may I say, Mr. Speaker, we want to continue to focus on moving forward. We want to continue to focus on developing the Ring of Fire and doing all the.
Thank you. I stand, you sit. Member,
All right, Mr. Speaker, let's try this again. So the Liberal government pushed Cliffs away from Ontario. Cliff was raising concerns over a year ago, and we don't know what commitments were made to Cliffs. And we don't know whether the Liberal government lived up to its end of the bargain. In March of 2013, Cliff was still pursuing a definitive document. Did the government sign a definitive document with Cliffs? And if not, why not?